Hello,
Hello.
Vitaly, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. How are you?
Everything is good. How is your day? How is your work?
No, I'm free today. No, not didn't work today. I just have rest, and everything fine. Just do what I want to do. It's just free time. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? The last one I forget about your lesson, but before you don't attend here. You didn't attend here.
Yes, I was having some business trip. It's in different cities, like in Lvov, a little bit, and in Kiev. Then next week, I think it will be in Kharkov. So, hello, Lugo.
Hello, Mohamed. Hello, Vitaly.
Hello, Leo.
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Everything is good. How it was your last week? How was your work?
Everything is okay. I'm great.
That's good.
The weather is better than it was for some days ago. Now it's sunny and bright. Yes.
Uh-huh. In which city you are from?
I live in south of Siberia, in Altai region.
Uh-huh. Okay. And Vitaly?
I'm from Ivano-Frankivsk.
Uh-huh. Okay, today we're going to speak about the creativity. Like, do you know what does it mean? Does anybody know what does it mean?
I suppose
No?
it's like yes, I know, but I don't know what we will speak about.
Okay, Luba?
Yes, I know the meaning of this word.
Okay.
I understand it.
What does it mean, this word?
Creativity, you mean? Do you mean creativity?
Yes. Hello, Evgenia. Sorry.
Hi. Hi, Mohamed.
Everything is fine?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's continue.
So, creativity is like original possibility or like capacity to manage something, to create something, or maybe to go out from some situation, unusual situation in unusual way, not as everybody just knows the way.
As usual.
Something original, yeah, original, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you have any idea?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Do you have any idea?
About what? I didn't listen to your question.
Creativity?
Mohamed, could you repeat the question, please? Because I didn't hear what you were talking about.
I'm saying, do you have any idea about what does it mean, this word?
The creativity?
Yes.
No. At the moment, no. Tell me.
Okay. What does it mean, creativity? Like, you have some idea to create new ideas about any project, about anything. For example, your work, your life, your way of thinking. Like, you're thinking different than everybody, in different way, in a good way. And you're trying to make your idea and to show your idea, to show your work in different way than everybody. Like to create something new, even in your life, in your personal life. How you're living, for example. The way of your living. Understand?
Yes, yes, of course.
So this is what does mean, like you have to be in creative. When we're speaking about some people, they saying together, yes, Luba, she's a creative person. She having good character, she thinking good about her life, she thinking good about her work, she always having something new. It's like this. You understand?
Yes.
Does everybody understand this, Luba?
Yes, yes, your definition is better than mine.
No, no problem, it's fine.
It's more like more
In more
widely.
details.
Yes.
Okay. Vitaly, do you think who is the creative person?
It's like you told. It's people who try to live like a creative person, to try doing every time something new, and try to change the standard of life. They are not like others. They try to do something, but with something different, but with a pleasure. They like it. These people like it, and they enjoy
Hello,
of
Irina?
it.
Irina? Okay. Let's move to another question. Luba,
Mhm.
from your point of view, what exactly the most important point that we can say about this person? He's very active or creative person.
Mhm. One creative person.
From your point of view.
Mhm. From my point of view, it's one like witty person. I mean a person who intelligent enough and who is intelligent enough and who um, like as I have already said, who can go out of a difficult situation in a very easy and unusual way.
Mm-hmm.
So it means like witty, yes.
Okay, the same question, Vitaly, from your point of view.
I agree with Luba as well, and I think these people they are very happy every time. And when people are happy, they have a big ideas. I think it's my opinion, just my opinion. Because if you don't worry about something and you try to live with with a great ideas, and you really can do it, so you will be happy. It's like joy. Everything is joy in this life, and these people will have everything. I think beautiful wife or husband, great family, children, healthy children, and others, because you're doing what you want and you're happy about it.
Okay. Vitaly,
Yes.
Personal question.
Yes.
Do you think you are a creative person?
It depends on situation. If I do what I like, yes, I think I'm creative person. But if about my job, I don't think so. Because I have job, I work on oil and gas company, and you can't be a creative person there. Because it's tough organization, and there are people who has everything, and if you want to be a creative and you have new ideas, you can't realize it in the future, and that is why I want to change my job in the future.
Hello, Mikhail.
Hi, Mohamed. I have a question.
Yes, for sure.
You see the students Irina maybe a few minutes ago.
Yes.
What happened? You pushed the block to this student? No.
No. She just come and go out after 5 seconds. So it's.
Okay, I understand. Okay, I will back.
Okay, no problem. Okay, Luba. Do you think that you are a creative person?
Yes, probably yes. I am a creative person because sometimes I can just like to reach or not to reach. When it's boring, for example, I can make something interesting. Some like to think over something, or to think of something interesting, and to I don't know how is it. It's hard to explain it in English, really. But I think yes, I'm a creative one.
What about your work? Are you creative in your work?
I work as a manager, and as for me, manager must be creative. It's like one of the most important features of manager, being creative, because I keep in touch with people, with our partners, business partners, and in some difficult situation, yes, I try to find some way.
Okay, tell me about your work. For example, I work
as a manager in one in one small travel agency, because I live in a tourist region, and we just invite foreigners and not foreigners, yes, like we just adopt tourists, and we replace them here in our region.
Okay, so you're inviting local people from your country and foreigner people outside from your country.
And outside from our country as well, yes. We worked with foreigners as well, and that's why I need English in my job. Very much.
Okay, Vitaly, about your work, and you can't be creative, for example, in your organization or with your staff, with your team. It depends about the task, depends about the project that you're working on. Like, for example, you are, let's say that you are engineer.
Yes.
Program engineer, right?
Yes.
Okay, petroleum engineer, like you going to some other fields or some other outside projects, or you all the time working from the company?
No, I'm every time I'm here, I'm working here in the city. But time to times I have, from times to times I have, I don't know how it's working trip. Yes, working
Yes,
trip.
business trip.
Business trip. Yes, I go to I go to another city and I can live there during two year living there 2 weeks
2 weeks.
2 weeks or 1 month, it depends. And I don't know, I think you want to ask me if I can be creative there in the field, some fields. I don't know,
like,
it's
like you working under, for example, under supervision. Like you have team leader, for example, or you have, let's say, a head department that you working on it, and you making, for example, report about your business trip for your boss or for your team leader,
yes,
or for the head department. From this way, you can show your creativity. Like you prove something new, and you put it in your report, just in case to give it to the people. They will take it if it already fitting for your project, fitting your task in this project. It will be good for your team, and you will be, let's say, like one time you can be the leader for something. Like you have new idea about how to create something, and then when the people, they think that you did something new, something helpful in this project, maybe they will put you as a leader for explanation about this to your team.
Yes, I agree with you, but if we can talk about it when we are talking about private organization, but it's staff organization and it's a problem. I don't know what is it the same, or in your country you are from Egypt, yes?
Yes.
Yes, I don't know what the situation, but here, because we have a lot of, I have one friend and they went to Egypt for working one company, and in Cairo, and they really satisfied of it, and they can. I talked with him, and they told me that yes, work is hard, but you are
Satisfied about the situation.
the situation. Yes, people there with who is working with you is very friendly. I mean, Egypt's people is very friendly, and they try to understand how to grow, how you can grow in this company.
In this field.
Yes, here in Ukraine, it's a lot of people who has friend in the top of a company. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's money, it's business, and you can't grow in this company. You can't do it. If you even have great idea, if really people this know that this idea can be will be able, and they can get more oil and gas in the future, they can't be exist because it's money, because another people
They can't proceed with this idea, for example.
yeah, no, because other people, and this people was a great friends, and his son is going to this company, so yeah, and he has some idea, not very good, but some idea. So it's better to give him because of friendship, and that because of money, even money, and this is a problem. You can't be creative, and because when I went to this company at first time, I tried to be creative. I every time wanted to grow, and now I see it. I see the situation, and I see it's you can't grow, and you just need to change something. If you don't want your job, you need to change it. That's why. That's simple. That's simple.
So
But
you from the beginning you were thinking that you can create something new, and suddenly you found that it would be worthless if you
Yep.
do something or to say some new ideas because they were not listening to it, right?
Yep. Yes, right. Yes.
Okay, Luba, about your work, about your career. It's very important that you working in hospitality or in tourism fields, like you managing a travel agency, and it's very important that to deal with staff under you or under your supervision or to leading a team. So you are right, you have to be more creative. You creating new ideas about the programs, how you explaining this program to the people, how to attract those people to come to you to take your program. For example, if you selling hot tours or you choosing hotels, you choosing which kind of program that it will attract the tourists. If, for example, they are foreigner or they are already local from your society, and you want to attract them, in which way? Like, for example, some people in my country, we have different cities. We have 28 cities. So some people from Upper Egypt, some people from the Middle, some from the West, from the East. We can choose some programs recording to the area. Like I will prove some program for people living in Cairo to go, for example, to Upper Egypt, to go to Sharm el-Sheikh, to go to Hurghada. I'm creating something new, and the way of the advertising, it will be different. I will create something new. Not usually, unusually, and maybe I will add something fun, some to attract people from, let's say, about the design of the advertising, about the way of the explaining this program. Like you like to feel that you are one of these guests, one of these tourists, and in which way you will be attracted from the advertising, how you like it. Hello, Albina.
Oh, yes, hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. What about you? What
Everything
about
is
all?
good. Everything is good.
Hi, Regina.
Hi. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Okay, so today we're speaking about creativity, Alfie.
Yeah, I know.
And something is very important for our career, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, I will continue and I will come back to you right now, Alvin. So, you have to feel something, like you have to put yourself from the side of the tourists, of the customers. And you have to create what exactly, in which way you have to deal with the tourist or with the customer. You're thinking like you are a customer, and which way you like to be deal with it. From that side, if you will think in that way, you will create something new. You will check for something new ideas, for example, through internet, through another advertising, not for travel agency, for example. Any advertising. So if you will think how to create something new, you will do this because it's very important. People, they don't need something usually. They need something new to attract them. You understand me?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Very good, very good.
Albina.
Yeah. Some questions for me?
Yes.
Okay.
What you can say to me about creativity?
Okay, it's I was listening all opinions about it. I mean, Luba and Vitaly, yeah. Yes, I agree. It's important, and nowadays it's impossible to work without creativity. It's possible, but no one employers will need your work, maybe. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, I don't know what I meant to say. I will not lie. I will not. I don't have any ideas about it.
Okay. Do you think you are a creative person in your work?
Of course, we were open to listen some ideas how we will do it. Yeah, and I don't know. I made to call it creativity or not, because we always well, okay. We have a task, and we should find a way how we will do it. Yes, I don't know. It's creative or not.
You have a task and you.
Yeah. We have some subject area. For example, it may be some organization which need information technologies. Yeah, I mean software who need. Yeah, we started to research information about the organization and what the people need. And after from collection the information, we started to find the way how we will automatize the process. I don't know if creative or not. It's the main work, my.
Okay, let's welcome with Valery. How are you, Valery?
Hello, I'm fine, and you?
Everything is fine. Everything is good. Okay, Valery. I don't know. We missed something with you. Do you know what exactly this means? Creativity.
Creativity is a person's quality of being imaginative, of being able to find different solutions at work, of being able to be flexible in different situations and to be to easily adapt to changing situations and work out different solutions in different kinds of situations. So that's my opinion.
Like it's depend about the situation that you are.
Right.
In which
right.
idea you can create, and in which decision you can take, and it will be unusual, but in the same time it will be fitting and helpful for your project or helpful for your situation, current situation, right?
Right.
Okay. Albina, about our career, about IT, about programming, in that area, yes, we have to be creative and creating person. Otherwise, we can't finish our task or to proceed with our project without any creativity. Like you are programming and you have to create new idea about your project, about your task. And as you saying before that you're not working alone, you are a member of team. So everybody from your team having idea. It means that everybody wants to be creative person. And to collect ideas from all the team. And for example, if there is one team leader, you have to listen to everybody, listen for all the ideas. Maybe it will fit for the project, maybe not. Maybe it will be helpful. It will deduct from the estimated time for our project or not. Or it will make new time or extra time. Are we needed or not? So it's about the way how to deal with the situation with your team. Like you have to collect the idea, new ideas. Even we can't proceed with it in the current project. Yes, we can collect all of this, and we can proceed it maybe in another task, maybe in another project, something like that.
Yeah.
And also you can show this even if you're doing some internally reports for your head department or for your boss. You can prove your creative point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Valerie?
Yes?
Do you think that you are a creative person in your work?
Not very much. Well,
Explain to me, please.
well, my work itself is not really creative.
What
So-
exactly your career? What's your profession?
So I'm kind of an analytical manager. I work for a consulting agency. We we receive orders from big companies, and we check some new stuff for them. We check candidates if they have some criminal background. We gather all the information about them as people. So we have some specific databases, and so there is the information about nearly everybody living in Russia, at least. So we just analyze this information, and we give our piece of advice to those companies if they should hire that person or avoid inviting that person to a company. So I write reports sometimes in English because we interact with some international companies. Yes. But that work is not really creative. It's just, I have to follow some points, and I cannot, step aside from those points.
Okay.
Could you ask about it? Yeah. How do you think? Excuse me, Valerie. Your work. What do you do? It is invasion of privacy, people or not? Because I may collect some information about some person the same as well. But how do you think? It is normal? It is okay to invasion of privacy person?
Well, in my humble opinion, it's okay, because those people, put that information in the internet, and we get some information through social networks. So those people don't mind, putting that information and disclosing themselves to other people. So we don't intrude on people's lives. I mean, we don't spy on people. We don't, chase them. They don't see us. We're just like invisible people, collecting and analyzing information about them. So they are not aware of this.
And how you get the access of another databases? I mean, yeah, I agree. Every person give information about yourself in social networking. Yeah, but how you get the access to Facebook database maybe, or something resource? How?
Well, I cannot say everything because that can be top secret information. But we have some connections with police, even federal security service. So we try to have all available information about any people. Concerning Russia, first of all.
Yeah, and to be more precise, or to be honest, I'm afraid about sometimes about this, because I know scientists in the South Korea started to create a software product which will collect all information about the person, and the system will help to help sometimes to people. I mean, if you want, if you search some information on Google Chrome, I mean Google, yeah, the information will the system will collect the all about you, and after from several years we will have all information about him or her. So what is the friends, and what about the talk? I'm a little bit afraid about it, to be honest. Yeah, and I know it's possible.
Okay, let's welcome with Ira. Hello, Ira.
Hello. I tried to ask half of hour. Sorry, it was a technical problem, and Mikhail helped me. Thank you, Mikhail. And I missed some information. I missed some speech and speech other participant of your lessons, and maybe I listened and then I add my opinion about creativity.
Okay, you can share with your idea exactly what's exactly your opinion, and you can share it with us.
About creativity, I think that creativity, we can increase creativity of person, and there are a lot of ways to increase our creativity. For example, say command, do something new every day. For example, if you got to you can change your way, and this is one of the
Okay, it's actually the same ideas and for everybody to be more creative person, like to get new ideas in different way, to do it in different way, but in the right way.
Yes. And for example, you write hands, and if you change your hands and try do something by left hands, write or play tennis or try dress, it also you also increase your creativity, because you help your brain, some part of your brain, increase your creativity. It's one of the ways. psychologists say. Unfortunately, I don't prepare to this lesson. I only
no problem, no problem. You're welcome.
and,
You're welcome, and your idea
other
also is helping us.
I prepare the lesson and maybe look through some articles about this topic.
No problem, no problem. Okay, about Valery, about his work. It's very important, and it's future technology for some other companies, because it's Alpina. It's first of all, it's called some companies. It's against internet fraud watchdog and cybercrime for internet. And it's not only for the person, it's not only for the people. Valery, are you hearing me?
Yes, yes, I am.
Okay, this kind of technology, it's a new technology right now, like you fighting the crime for internet, and through this you are able to find some information and to collect some information about some people, to give it for not for bad, just for example, let's say, Albina, that you are manager or the owner of companies, and you have several departments, and you have to choose the right person and the right place. And for sure, you have to think carefully about the mentality of the person. And you have to check about this person if he did some other crimes before in his life or not. So in such a way, there is companies, it's doing such task. Like, it's their task to find and to collect some information about exact person, if he did some other crime or not, if his bad character or his bad person, for example, in his society. It's very important for you as the owner for the company, or as a manager who manage such organization with so many employers. So it's very important, and it's also, they have something from privacy, but they agree about some rules of privacy.
Can I ask something?
Yes, for sure.
Are there just information about your past life, I mean about criminal, or just all this information? I mean, it's very important if you have your own life, and when you come in a company and there are all people know about you. It's not very good.
No. It's nothing about all the people. It's I will tell you and I will explain to you, and I think Valery, he can agree with me about something, because right now I'm working with such a company. Okay.
Well, anyway, every prospective employee, when he is doing an interview and he's signing an agreement with the company that he agrees to be checked, and so that's a stipulation, you know, and we know of this term, and so we have the full authority of checking people and gathering information about him with the agreement of those people to be checked.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Exactly. Also, there is not all the people or not all the employers that they will work with you. They will know anything about you. It's only about special departments, which is
right.
human resource.
HR department, yes, and it's information for directors, for owners of companies.
Exactly, because in each organization there is a head department or the director of the company, or for example the owner. He have to collect some reports about the employers from human resource. Is it satisfied for their work or their career or not? It will face problem when, for example, they're doing some official documents for him or not. So it's from that way they have to think. Okay, about this type of companies, they having such rules for the privacy, and it's nothing about you as a private person or private life. No, it's something connect about crime first of all. Second reason, it's about your mentality, how you behaving. It's nothing connected with your family or your past life or something like this. It would be.
No, it's not true. Sometimes the information about your life, I mean your surroundings, is very important. And
No, but it will be only for one area. For example, if you're getting a very sensitive position, for example, in the government or in the military, or for investigation society or investigation organization, it will be very important who is your relatives, who is your father, who is your friends, who is your brother and sisters. It's very important because it's like tree information, and they getting your family tree, all information about you, because it's important. If, for example, you're getting new position in the military or position in the government, it's very important for them in that way. Is it right, Valerie?
Yes, that's right. Some companies wouldn't like to hire people who are relatives, especially if they're close relatives, because I don't know, they don't like it, and that's all. Maybe they have some apprehension that those relatives can, get together and do something wrong inside the company. Just maybe some kind of stealing, I don't know.
No, especially foreign companies like or let's say investments companies. They don't like such rules like you are working in a company and you hiring some people, they are friend of you or they are a member of your family. They don't like this. It's because working rules. It's nothing about stealing. Maybe you will work in a position. It's not connecting with the money, but it's about.
It's about nepotism. There is a special term which is nepotism.
Special terms, and
yeah.
It's like
what does it mean?
They don't want
nepotism
of the work.
Yeah.
Based on the family relation, just only for work.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I can spell it for you. Nepotism. Nepotism. Yeah, it's about relatives or close friends who stand together and opposed to the rest of the company, for example. And so they just kind of build their own mini company inside the company. And
it's like
that leads to
Godfather,
conflicts. Yes. Well, in a way, yes, maybe. Yeah.
Okay. I want to ask Ira about something. Ira, Do you think that you are a creative person in your work?
I'm a creative person.
Explain to me how, please.
Creative person, I am or no? Yes, I think I'm creative person because my job, my main job.
What exactly your profession?
I changed my profession 2 years ago. I'm engineering, but my hobby was organization wedding, organization different ceremonies, and now I organize wedding ceremonies and one wedding and the other wedding. I every day wrote different text. I every day creative different things maybe, and I think I creative person.
This is really.
Every day I.
This is really pity work because your work, you're giving a good image and good background for the wedding style.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
it's very important, and I think all the girls here, they will agree with me, Luba and Delpina, and for example, also all the people here, if they thinking how to image their wedding day, because it's one day per life, and you giving very good image for the background of this. You're creating special ceremonies, like it's very important day for everybody, and it's good that you start to do something like this and to create and to express your new ideas, new futures for the variety of atmosphere. Like you're changing everything and you're creating something new. Every day you're having something new. Also, I can help you for something like search about new ideas in internet. How the people, for example, in Europe, how they creating something, how they creating this wedding days. It will help you. Like all the people right now, they thinking about how to do something new, something different, something they didn't see it before, or something they heard about it, but they didn't see it before. So it's a lot of things. It's very good, and I want to ask final question for everybody. Okay, let's start with Albina. It's a very fast question and without any details. Albina, do you think that when you was young, you was more creative or less creative than you are right now?
No, I think I was, no, the creative should improve every time, and
you was less creative than you are right now.
Yeah, now I'm more creative when it was before.
That's good. Okay, Luba.
I'm the same. Me too. I also was less creative than right
you
now.
Are right now.
Yes, yes.
Okay, Valerie.
I think I was just the same as I am now. And
but you think maybe you can, you have something new, but you can't prove it in your work, at least in your personal life.
Maybe I was, I had more ambitions when I was younger, and now I just, I like I'm in a rut. Yes, guys, you remember the word which we learned yesterday? I'm in a rut, and so I have fallen into routine, and this is quite routine work, and it's hard to be creative. Maybe I've lost that feeling and inspiration to be really creative. So, and besides, when a person gets married and much of his attention is paid to his family, and it's really harder to be creative at work, you know. Well, it's my case, and it's my own case.
No, it's maybe also you are not creative in your career or in your work, but I think if for your family, as you are like the father of the house, or as they saying, the people
the breadwinner
of the house, you are a creative person, and you creating new ideas for your family and for your future of your family. So this is from my point of view.
And I have something to add. May I add something? If you have a baby or children, probably yes, you will be more creative, because they need a lot of your attention.
Exactly.
Especially when they want to play with you.
Exactly.
In such case, you are probably mostly
That's right.
Yes, creative than you were. Yeah.
Vitaly?
Yes, I agree with all people. I think now I am more creative than when I was younger, because I think when I was younger, I just want to be and to be become creative. But how to do it, I didn't know. But now
you have a chance.
Yes, it's life, and you are growing every time, and you have new ideas, and you know how to do it. So it's
exactly, yes. Ira?
I think I'm more creative now.
For sure. This is.
And as for previous opinions, I think when we're young, we more confident. All that world ours, we think, when we're young. And when we're growing up, we think we can't do this, we can't do that, and it's the emotional state. If you save this, if you believe that all that ours, all world ours, you save the young spirit.
Okay.
And,
I know this, everybody. I'm agree with everybody, and for sure, when we're young, we have ideas, but not as much as we have right now. We need to become something, and we couldn't have a chance when we were young. But now you have a chance. You have your own decision. You're choosing your own life. You're choosing your own way of creating your life. So we have for sure more ideas, and we are more creative than we were young. I'm really thankful for everybody and for their ideas, especially for Ira. She's older than us, and she giving for us like hope for something new, like wedding ceremonies, and it's something very, very pretty. I appreciate this work, and I really I like this type of work. So right now we don't have more time. Thank you for everybody for this good, interesting conversation about our career and about our opinion for how to be creativity. Thank you for everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mohamed.
Very interesting. Thank you.
Have a good night for everybody. Bye.
Goodbye.
Good night. Bye.